Hey, crystal blessings, everybody. This is Hibiscus Moon with hibiscusmooncrystalacademy.com, and today we have another session of Crystal Q&A. And today we have a question from Sharon.
Hi Hibiscus, I had a question. My name is Sharon McCloskey. I live in Ottawa. My son put his hands over my carnelian, and he also did that over I have some clear crystal wands, and he can move them. They move and back and forth and shake every time he does it. Can you please tell me if that's because he's very highly energized or what it is? Thank you. Bye.
Okay, Sharon, so it looks as though your son may be exhibiting a really high resonance with the crystals. Perhaps he has this resonance with other objects, but he's easily in training with the vibrational frequency of the crystals, and crystals do make that easy because they have such a precise base resonant frequency. It makes it easy, or easier I should say, for certain people to entrain with that. We get a little bit more in depth in that in other areas in my course, and it's a little bit much for sticking in one video here, and there's a lot of background and foundational information there. But I suspect that if he's able to do that with crystals, he may be able to do that with other objects as well, perhaps as he continues to practice this ability. You know, with practice, it can get stronger and better. So I would encourage him to try to maybe practice with some other objects and see if he's able to do this with other things. Crystals have that special relationship with us because they have this precise geometric pattern, which is what makes a crystal in their molecular structure. They give that base resonant frequency of really precise patterns. So like I said, I think he's tapping into being able to do that easier with a crystal. But if he can do it with a crystal, he may be able to, with practice, be able to do it with other objects. You know, there are other people in this world who have been tested over and over again for the ability to do this, and they have not been able to disprove. They haven't been able to disprove their ability, and some people are very famous for this. And this ability is actually known as telekinesis or psychokinesis. Someone who's very famous for doing this, and there are many people, there isn't just one, but he wasn't shy of the media. He wasn't shy of people testing him. I can see where someone would get really sick of having to defend the ability to do this and really just not care if other people believe them or not. But someone who did a great service by putting himself out there and not being shy of the media at all was Uri Geller. And some friends of mine that are here on YouTube as well, they have a YouTube channel called Dreaming of Avalon, recently did a video on telekinesis and psychokinesis and talked about Uri Geller. So I'm going to link that over, well, here's the video, and I will link it in the links below so you can take a look at that, because they did a great job on doing the research on that and finding out more information. So I encourage you and your son to both watch that. And anybody else who's interested or is able to do the same with crystals, take a look at that and explore it a little bit further. Never stop asking questions. I always say this to my students. You can never ever ask too many questions. Just continually do this. So you know, Albert Einstein said to never stop asking questions. It's one of the most important things. Be a lifelong learner. Don't be embarrassed to ask questions. Keep on asking them and keep on researching and keep on exploring and discovering new worlds. And that's my motivational message for today. All right, everybody, make sure you subscribe to my channel right over here. Give me a like if you like this video, and pass it on to your friends if you'd like them to take a look at it too. Namaste. Bye. Einstein, never stop asking questions.